Welcome to Stoner City. Today we have a nice little treat for you. Amanda and I are actually going to be doing a couple of makeup looks while our own dear Maggie spectates. We've got Maggie, who knows virtually nothing about makeup, Amanda, who's learned a lot about makeup in her time experimenting on her own, and me, who watches beauty gurus obsessively and spends too much money. So today I'm going to be creating a look from the James Charles palette. There you go.
James, we apologize in advance. Just saying.
Not for Robin. For
Oh no, not for Robin. For me, I
I
have
was
like
gonna
no
say, I was
concept
like,
of makeup.
okay.
These women do a wonderful job, but I don't know anything about makeup, and what I do know is little, and I have very limited knowledge. So this is gonna be fun.
It's okay. I have very limited supplies.
Okay, yeah, and I have adequate knowledge and too many supplies. So we're all
There you
we're all in
go.
different stages here. Amanda, what are you going to be throwing together for us today?
Well, I'm going to be using little bits of each of these. We have a Wet and Wild, kind of crazy, fabulous purples.
Back on for Wet and Wild. I know that one.
Yep, and then I have two LA colors. I have Lily and Orchid. And so we're going to see what look comes out of these today.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It's just the name of the makeup palette. And
The
as
colors
she
look
said,
pretty though.
Robin loves to watch makeup gurus. I have just started watching some makeup gurus, but yeah, like she said, most of mine is experience from just playing with makeup on my own face.
Yeah, so before we get started, do we want to take a hit?
Yes.
And I
Yes,
say
I
that
would
like to do
absolutely
both.
awesome because I won't be smoking today. Times are rough here on the Robin X Glenn channel, and and I won't be smoking today.
Oh no.
Pretty soon, but for now, Maggie and Amanda, you
I
can
promise.
take it away.
I
We are
wish,
taking it away. Now I can't find my weed.
I wish that I was able to send Robin weed through the so that she could get it.
Oh yeah,
and she
no
could
kidding,
smoke
right?
it, but we don't have that kind of technology yet.
Well, fudge
I'm
duck.
sure we'll get there eventually,
Ugh.
but not yet. Say, I will be dabbing on my Gold Coast lemon pound cake.
Ew.
Very nice.
I will be taking a long rib. I'm using White Widow and my glass lung right here. Shout out glass lung.
And I will be shamefully vaping in the corner.
Shamefully vaping in the corner.
Yes.
I'll
There's
join
no
you
shameful
vaping
vaping.
later.
There's no
I'll join you on that later.
Okay.
no shame in your vape game, girlfriend.
Heck no. No matter what your Nick level is.
I'll do a fun little French inhale or something just to spice things up.
That's what I was
Can
just
you
gonna
do
say. I
that
was
with
like,
this? I
Yeah.
can't. I can't.
What was that?
I have to. Okay, look. You want something? You got it. All right. Let's try the dragon.
Poke the dragon. I love that. That's so funny.
What was that still? Okay, again, what was that French inhale?
It wasn't.
Dude,
She
I
tried.
no. I no. I can't because I have to lung inhale with this thing. Are you kidding? This is a beast. If I mouth inhale, that I could do it, but now, no. Mm-mm. Not happening, Captain.
Not happening, Captain. Not happening, Captain.
Yeah, I don't say that right. It's okay.
Ain't happening, Captain.
That's my thing.
You guys ever think about the fact that Captain Crunch is in fact Captain Crunch?
Captain
Is
Crunch.
not
yeah.
a true sea
Captain
captain.
Crunch.
I don't
Mhm.
believe.
I don't believe he's ever gotten his boating license. No.
Something tells
Ready?
me no.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was a lot of fruitiness, a lot of berry rush in my nose just now.
That was very lemon cakey. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good.
Oh, that was.
I
really good
can't stand weed that with like high limonene that they say, oh, it tastes citrusy. Always fucking tastes like weed mixed with lemon pledge. Like if you just sprayed it directly onto the weed, that's what it fucking tastes like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've tasted lemon pledge weed.
Weed to me just tastes like weed.
Exactly.
I mean,
I mean, the only things I've ever tasted
some
in
have
weed
a
are
sweeter
weed
taste.
and lemon pledge.
yeah. So for
Oh,
me,
let's
some
see.
have more of a skunky taste.
Have you guys
And
ever
then-
have you
and
ever had
then-
a skunk? Yeah.
Yeah, skunky gasoline taste, and other ones have more of a yeah, that lemon pledge type. I look for the myrcene though. Depending on the level of the myrcene is how I know it's going to affect my body,
Mm-hmm.
and that's so I look for that. But yeah, I don't like that lemon pledge. just
No thanks. I'm good
No,
on that.
thank you. Exactly.
mm-mm.
All right. So,
Alrighty,
Amanda,
guys.
let's get down to business.
Let's
the
start
heat
Okay,
doing
so-
some makeup. I'm ready to play
So-
with makeup.
So you ladies have already prepped your face,
Yes.
right?
I put on my moisturizer, but I like to go in. I never did this before, but women of advancing age, you have pores. This stuff really helps. Just saying.
Agreed. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Primer Potion for my eyeshadow.
Urban Decay. Now, why would somebody name their
BTW,
company?
This is the NYX pore filler primer, everybody. Just since I didn't
Right,
say
but-
the words out loud.
But what I'm saying is, why would you name your company Urban Decay? That sounds like something that is decomposing.
It's badass. It's pretty rock and roll when you
I
say
was
it
gonna
like
say
that.
its whole look and style has always been very rock and roll, very Urban Decay. Exactly, it's been very edgy and hard. You know
So-
what I mean? Like
so
that
what
was
is-
the whole goal of the makeup. That was what they wanted to put out, and then, you know, that's what the look they wanted everyone to see from them.
Okay, so you're putting on pore filler to smooth out your skin.
Yes, because
that's,
Mama has some lines,
primer?
Mama has some wrinkles.
Is that like a primer type thing?
They're
Yeah.
both primers. One is for the eyes, one is for the face.
So you're using something that's just for your eye, or you just put on something that's just for eyes. Now you're going to go to a primer that's just for your face, or have you already done that?
No, so I'm gonna go in with face primer after I do my eyes.
I like to put my face primer on first and let it.
I let it sit for a second,
Sit
but
a
I still do
while?
my eyes first because I don't like to let it sit that long
No.
personally. But yeah,
All right. There you have it, folks. Two differing opinions.
Absolutely.
I wonder what Mr. Charles would say about that.
Mr. Charles thinks primer is a hoax,
Does
Mr.
he?
Charles thinks primer's a hoax.
so he wouldn't be involved.
I was gonna say I'm gonna call out one of the beauty gurus I do watch that I love so much, Robert Welsh. I love some of the makeup looks he does. I love the purples. I
Mhm.
love that he says that mature women can use sparkle if they want, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit of shimmer, just use
Hey.
it in moderation. It made me feel better. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm a mature woman, and he said I could put purple on my eyes if I want to. You know what I mean? Like,
Indeed.
You are
You know?
never too old for sparklies.
Exactly.
Glitter,
agree.
let that glitter flow free, all right?
So I'm jumping into the James Charles palette. I'm gonna take a Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH30 brush, and I am going to go into Escape.
Ooh,
Alrighty.
such a pretty color. Oh my goodness.
Are those that's like the brushes that he was saying he was using on his
He was using
drunk
Morphe's
video,
Morphe's like brand brushes. These are a Morphe collab brush.
and each size is different for what you want it to do.
Yeah.
She's,
See, she
she's
just-
going in for the crease.
I would say she went right into the crease.
Yeah, I'm throwing it in
exactly.
my crease.
Now, do you have anything on under that besides the primer?
Nope. we're
Just
going
that's the first
raw.
color. You're going in raw. Wow.
This is our base.
And you look like you have a black eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna look like that for a little bit, for a little minute.
Because there's gonna be some blending involved here, I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
So what I'm gonna do is I've always done my foundation before my eyes. I have never ever. I don't know. It was just the way I was taught. I do makeup in a certain order, and this is just the order that I do it in. So, but first, what I'm gonna do is I have a little bit of a boo-boo on the side of my nose. So I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer right on it, and I'm gonna let it sit, pat a little tiny bit right there, and right there, just a little tiny bit that was on my finger from tapping that on there. I don't like too much concealer under my eyes because if you put too much under your eyes, at least my eyes, I've noticed that it gets really it can cake up really bad.
Yeah,
So-
because your under eyes are super dry.
Exactly, and I only have slightly dark circles, like slight darkness and a little bit of puffiness. I don't need a whole bunch under there, so I
And-
just don't use a whole bunch.
And you can see it go away as you're putting the makeup on. That's
Yeah.
that's fantastic.
I'm gonna go in with the Viramona Color Swish Solo. It's just a sponge that you dip your brush into and it takes all the pigment off. Not a replacement for cleaning your brushes, you nasty folks, but it does get the pigment off in between colors.
You
Exactly.
heard it here. for the
Oh.
first time
Then I'm
on
gonna
our
take the clean
podcast.
brush and just blend Escape a little bit.
Now, when you blend, do you blend in? You're blending in circles or?
Windshield wiper motions and circles.
Oh, windshield wiper motions and
I never thought of
kinda
it
like-
that way, but that's exactly how I do it too. So that's I do windshield wipers and circles.
That's fantastic.
Okay,
so
so
you're putting on the
I accidentally did this
foundation.
backwards.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna go for an opposite look with blue sparkles instead of purple sparkles.
Ooh,
Just
that's gonna
fine.
be
Oh,
so
nice.
pretty. All right, so what I'm doing now is I am just I'm tapping on my foundation in a couple spots on my face, and then I'm gonna blend it in with my damp beauty blender. I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation SPF 15 in the sand.
Okay.
And what you're going to use to blend it in is what, that little spongy thing that looks like a butt
is
plug?
a damp beauty blender.
Oh yeah, that one doesn't look like a butt plug.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry,
not
some
mine.
of them look like a butt
Some of
plug
them
when you look
do.
at it.
Some of them do. We've seen that. My daughter has a package of sponges, and one of them specifically got that nickname because it does look like, does look like a plug.
Next, I'm gonna go in with Cola, this deep blue here, and put that all over the lid in the outer,
That looks
mostly the outer.
That's gonna be
pretty.
so pretty. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take this and
And blend, 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 blend.
blend and blend and blend until you can't see any more spots at all.
You know, in a way, I'm kind of glad I don't have to do all that, or that I don't do. That's like a lot of trouble just to make yourself look pretty.
You know what? I think I look pretty no matter what.
You
I
do.
don't.
You both do. But
I
this is like I
feel-
find it fascinating because it enhances your natural beauty, but it's just that my brain doesn't work in that way where you can look at colors and go, oh, blending those shades will look really nice on my face, and I'm looking at it going, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at.
Trust me, my brain doesn't do that shit either. I just am a sheep and I do what the cool people are doing.
You are so funny, is what you are, darling. Because you say you're a sheep, but I've learned so much just in the last couple months from watching some beauty experts put on makeup, and some that tell you they're not beauty experts. But I look at them and go, "Well, you don't know what you're doing. You have a lot of practice. You might not be an expert,
Exactly.
but you've got lots of practice."
Well, isn't that what being an expert is?
That's what
Just-
I thought.
You know, having a lot of practice and experience in something.
That's what I thought. That's why I said. That's why I was like, man. Some of them just started out as they wanted to have fun, like me.
Exactly. Other people find it therapeutic.
Absolutely. I've noticed that that's what during lockdown and this time with COVID, I have had more time to do things for myself than I did before, even with a kid. It's looking good,
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in for the slightly lighter playground, and I'm gonna put that toward the center of the lid.
To make it pop.
Yeah, because we're gonna.
Are
go
you
in with
gonna
glitter.
do like I've seen like people put like a really light color on the inside corner of their eyes where the tear duct is?
That's what we're
Oh, yeah.
doing.
Oh yeah, you got to do that.
Okay.
Because that makes everybody's eyes look better.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter
So we
what
didn't-
shape your eyes are. You put a little tiny highlight right there, and everyone's eyes look better.
I don't remember doing that shit when I was a kid.
That was
No,
the one
I don't
thing
I
did
don't
learn
want
as a kid.
people wait. No, I don't want people to think that I am completely clueless when it comes to makeup. Stage makeup and makeup that you do every day are like two different
Very
animals.
different.
Yeah, they're
'Cause
extremely
one,
different things.
Yeah, that I can do. You know, when you dance ballet, you gotta smear that shit on your face so that they can see you from the nosebleed section.
hmm
You know, but when you're going outside, you don't, and that's a very and that to me is almost more careful and more precise than stage makeup.
hmm
And you guys are brilliant.
So it's shimmer time, so we're gonna go in with hello, and we're gonna put that in the inner corner.
Sorry, let me see.
What
Hello
now?
again.
Is that like a lighter
Oh,
blue or?
that's
It's a very light blue.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
gorgeous. That's gonna look great.
So I'm gonna take a little bit of MAC Fix Plus and spray that on my brush.
hmm
What is that?
It's a setting, prepping, priming spray. I just use it to wet my brushes before I go in with shimmer or glitter shades.
Is there a specific reason you do that?
Yeah, so it gives you a much better pigment payoff, especially with shimmers. It basically lays it down super thick. The brush catches a lot of product and it looks poppin'.
Sweet.
Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. I think this looks pretty good for my coverage because I don't go for full coverage. I don't dislike my skin. I don't dislike the texture too much. I'm not unhappy with my skin very often, so I don't do too much. I don't often do a
A full coverage.
full coverage. Yeah, full coverage anytime.
You'll
It's just
notice
basically like little spots that you think that may need some.
Mhm.
Okay.
You'll notice I'm not going to bother cutting the crease for this. That's because I want to go for a darker, more sultry look. So I'm just letting the shimmer give a little bit of glow, but I'm not going to do a full cut crease.
Okay. Now explain to me, what is a cut crease?
A cut crease is when you take concealer or tinted eye primer and you put it over the eyeshadow you've laid down around the crease and lid and put a new shade on top of it to make it pop.
I'm not.
Kind of like. Oh wait, that's what Tiffany does.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
exactly what I was just gonna say. Was that's what
Yay!
Tiffany does?
Okay. So now I can put what I've seen before or heard you before with what you just said. So that kind of. Okay.
Okay, so the eyes
And
aren't
what
done.
and what does that make the crease look different, or does it make it look like you don't have
It
one?
makes the
or...
color pop. So instead of having a muddy color that's blended in and mixed with all the other colors underneath it, it gives you a clean base to apply color evenly.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so the eyes aren't
like that.
complete. I'm still gonna add an inner corner highlight, but I'm gonna do that after the rest of my face. So that's where we're at for now.
Okay.
Okay, and finally I'm gonna go in with the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer.
Ooh,
And that's for your whole face?
Yes.
Okay.
So where I'm at right now is the scariest part for me because I never learned how to properly contour, but what I do for myself is what is like kind of like a cross between I guess it's contouring now, but I used to do it with like blushes as opposed to like
Eyeshadow?
like I would use a slightly darker blush to create the shadow underneath like a slightly lighter one on the top of my cheek. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Now, when you watch beauty experts, they will tell you to, use, they make contour for it.
Yeah.
I don't have that. So what I do is I mix a little bit of a slightly darker powder and a little bit of a taupey kind of cooler shaded eyeshadow so that I have more of a shadow look as opposed to a yellower shade, which in a bronzer looks great, but in contouring doesn't look right. So.
Okay. That makes sense.
Okay, this needs some eyeliner, so I'm gonna throw on some Fenty Flyliner.
Yeah.
Now, are you gonna do like cat wings or something?
Maybe.
What do you call them? Cat eyes? Like that little wing thing?
hmm
Now, when you do the wing thing, do you start on the outside or do you start
Outside?
on the inner corner? 'Cause you're going on the inside.
No, but when you do the wing, you start here and make a line and then connect it to this line.
Okay.
And I know there are going to be professionals out there looking at me going, "Don't do that. What is wrong with
Probably.
Yep.
you?"
Like, have you never been taught how to wear makeup?
No,
No.
this is just what I learned going along.
Never ever pull your eye while applying eyeliner. I'm gonna do it. Do as I say, not as I do.
hmm
Okay, so why do it then?
'Cause it's easier.
And this is for what? For that little pointy thing? What is it called? A wing?
Yep.
A wing? Are you gonna do a wing, Amanda?
I'm going to do eyeliner. I don't know exactly what it's going to turn out like. We will see momentarily.
Alrighty. I just think it's fascinating because it's like I own lipstick. That's about it.
I feel that. That's what I was thinking I had too in my makeup collection until I actually started looking at what I had.
Oh no, I showed you everything I had in that little basket.
hmm
A gazillion little tubes of lip sense, which I don't understand why more people don't use, considering that stuff will stay on for like literally the whole day. Like 24 hours. Now, what did you just do to your eyes with that brush?
Who,
Did
me?
you? Yeah,
Oh, that
you
was
just
no,
went.
that was just a little tiny bit of a little bit of a darker because on your forehead gets most of the sun, so it's
Right.
gonna always be a little bit darker than the rest of your face, except you know.
Okay.
So you generally put a little bit. I just put a little bit of a little bit of color up
Powder.
there, just a little bit, not too much, but yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
I
Robin,
couldn't.
let's just ruin the whole look. Cool.
What did you do?
I added eyeliner.
Oh, honey, I don't think
What?
it ruined the whole look. Let's see.
No,
Let's
let's
see.
not see.
No, okay then. I'm gonna trust your opinion on that one.
Me too, because I have no fracking clue. It looks good though, from what I can see.
Guess it looks good on my laptop shitty camera from afar. It does, I will attest to that.
Like, well, it doesn't look bad from here.
It doesn't look bad if you like close one eye and kind of look at it from 20 feet away.
No, I like it.
I love how she says that. She's like, if you close one eye,
And look at it from 20 feet away.
hmm
I like it. I think it looks good.
It's coming off. It's fully coming off.
So what are you gonna do instead?
I'm just gonna leave the wing off.
But the rest of the eyeliner looks okay?
Mm-hmm.
And are you guys gonna be putting on those fake eyelashes?
I'm trying to decide right now whether I'm going to use lashes or not. Stay tuned.
Can you use mascara? And then if you don't think it's long enough, do the other ones?
Yes.
All right.
Now you're gonna be using Amanda magnetic lashes, right?
Yes. If I do decide to put on lashes, I will be using magnetic lashes, and I'll show you the package and the style number and all of that.
And Robin, you do the normal glue-on ones, right?
I don't use lashes.
Oh, well then never
Oh no,
mind.
Robin's got sexy lashes all on her own. She doesn't need extra.
They
This
are
is true. She does have extraordinarily long lashes.
okay. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation in the shade 310. I'm gonna do 1.5 pumps on my beauty blender
That's it.
for half
No,
my face.
I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the LA Colors Glow Time highlight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you just a little tiny bit because it's pretty light.
Where are you using that?
I am going to put that just on the tops of my cheekbone right here under the eye, just a little bit right there, and then possibly just no, probably just there, and maybe a bit on the tip of my nose.
Why?
Just because that way the tip of my nose stands out a little bit more.
Why would you want your nose to stand out more? I mean, we can already see you have a nose on your face.
Yeah, but you'll see. You'll see how it looks in just a second. Hopefully it'll turn out okay.
I just think it's amazing. All the stuff that it like takes an hour to do makeup.
That's why this isn't an everyday look for me. I
Yeah,
have a two-year-old. This happens once in a blue moon.
Mhm.
So how-
Yeah, usually
so-
I'm using my basic ass Morphe Nudes palette, getting out the door.
And how long does it take you normally to get ready in the morning? When you do like some makeup when you're gonna go out?
For me personally,
Both of you.
Like a
10 minutes.
but probably like half an hour, 45
mine
minutes.
takes about 10, 15 minutes most.
Well, you're a mom. You're gonna do things that'll make you look just okay enough to get out the door.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to catch a rich husband, so
now,
I have time. No, I'm just kidding.
I almost
if you
almost
see
spit that coffee
you
out
see
my
when
nose.
my nose looks a little bit different with the little tiny bit of contouring and just a little bit of highlight right down the middle and a little bit on
No.
the tip. You don't?
No.
Maybe it's the camera. I can see it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I see you all the time, so it's like it's just an enhanced version of you, so I can't really tell.
Oh, well, thank you, darling. That's the whole point for me. I like a more natural look. I sometimes want to look like I have makeup on. 9 times out of 10, I really don't want to look like I have makeup on. I want to look like I woke up gorgeous and I walked out the door and everyone can just bow down to me as I
But
walk
you,
back. No, but
you
no.
don't you don't mean name makeup for that.
Oh, thank you. See,
I'm
that's
gonna-
what friends are for, people.
Take one of my brushes and blend out the eyeshadow into the foundation
Okay, I can see that.
You why do you blend it into the foundation?
so that the foundation doesn't create this awful unblended crease where it meets the eyeshadow.
Oh.
Now, something I didn't start worrying about until just recently was eyebrows.
Same.
I didn't,
You know, for having had cancer, I have pretty damn good eyebrows.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
pretty good eyebrows. Yeah. I overplucked in high school a little bit, and I tried to correct that in my 30s by not plucking that much, just getting stray hairs and trying to let them go as wild as possible. And I think I've done a pretty good job of retaining the
Most
majority
of your
of my eyebrows. I don't have anything on my eyebrows right now. I'm just gonna add a little bit of fill in right here to make them a little bit fuller looking toward the back end, and that's about it. I really don't do too much because I also don't like too big of an eyebrow look.
is it
No,
like a
this
creamy thing or a
no
powder?
this is just an angled eyebrow brush, a tight angled eyebrow brush. I mean, eye brush, and I'm going to I put a little bit of a taupey eyeshadow on it, and I'm just gonna put that in here and let it fill in.
Okay.
Just do its natural thing because I have a couple little spots that I don't like.
What are you doing, Robin?
So I just went in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 34S Medium Sand. And right now I'm letting it dry down so I can blend it out.
Why can't you? Aren't you supposed to blend it when it's still like What?
No, this is a little trick. It gives you more full coverage if you let it dry down a little bit before you blend it out.
interesting?
Hmm.
So that would work better for people who have like more dark circles or a deeper dark circle.
Exactly.
Okay, that's flipping fantastic, y'all.
Then I'm just gonna blend it out with my beauty blender.
And then would you go over it with the foundation
Yeah.
so that way it's all the same color?
Yeah, because this concealer is way too light for my skin because I just bought a new foundation and didn't and forgot to buy a new concealer, so I have to go over it with foundation.
Okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you have to do anything to your eyes again after doing all this?
I still have to do eyelash curling, mascara, and inner corner highlight.
So you don't put foundation on your eyes?
Not under the eyeshadow, unless I'm
Oh,
doing my
okay.
eyes first. I mean, my face first.
Oh, okay. I did not know this. Look at all them faces.
Let's get a little foundation on this bitch.
I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm going to go with a more natural look for my eyes today too, because like I said, I'm not trying to go crazy. It doesn't look like I don't. Oh, Robin, that looks so beautiful.
Make
Honestly,
make
I
it
just
make
don't
yeah.
think I could pull it off. So what I'm gonna do?
Make it date night. Go all out.
Okay then. Guess I can do that. If I'm gonna do that, then I'm gonna go. I am gonna go into the Wet and Wild palette, and I am going to grab
Some purple.
big old blending brush. You know what's going on then, yeah. She knew it was up.
I'm throwing on some Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. All of you should fucking know what this is, so I'm not gonna hold it up.
That
I
she
don't
doesn't
know
want
what it
to spill
is.
all over.
It's like the setting powder.
It is the setting powder.
Excuse me. Damn.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in to this color right here. I don't think it has a name. No, it does not have a name. I'm just gonna go into the darker plum right there.
Why do you guys go into the crease first? Is that like something that you have to do or?
No, but it's easier to lay down other colors on the lid and things like that if you start with the crease because it's at the top.
Okay.
And that's usually where your transition shade is, so you want to go in with that first.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Now, so I'm gonna go into the crease. Actually, I'm gonna start the crease because I have deep set eyes and I have quite a bit of upper lid here. So I'm gonna actually start the crease color a little bit further up. It'll give me a little less space to highlight the arch, but that's okay because I want the color visible
Right.
when I'm looking at you.
Right.
That makes sense. So, and then I'm gonna go back and forth like Robin did. Like I said, I just start the color a little bit further up than she does.
So you create a crease where there is none.
Yep.
Yes, basically what I'm doing is, yeah, because of the overhang, if I stuck just the color in the crease, you wouldn't be able to see it with my eyes open
Okay.
because all of my upper lid would be hanging over the top of it. You wouldn't see any of this purple that you see right here.
You'd
That's
only
what I
see
wanted to do.
the highlighted color, which is
Yeah.
more towards the top.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'm going to go in with the KVD Vegan Beauty Shade and Light Contour and Highlight Palette. I'm going to be using this middle color to contour.
Looks like you use that one a lot.
Well, yes, it is my contour shade
So why can't you just buy one with one contour shade?
because they come in a palette.
Well, that sucks.
You can buy refills for them though.
Well, that's good then. But you're only buying one then. It's like you have all this useless shit there.
I use the other ones sometimes.
It depends on the look that you're trying to create.
Pretty much, I'll use them for different things. Sometimes I'll use them as eyeshadow if I just want to deepen my eyes and not add actual eyeshadow.
I guess the good thing about all this stuff that you're doing with the makeup is the fact that if you screw up, you can always take it off and redo it.
Well, that
It's just
fucking
makeup, it washes
sucks,
off.
but yeah. It fucking sucks to take off your makeup and start over, but yeah.
Yes, it does.
You can't just wipe off one area and then restart from there.
Well, it depends on the area.
Like if you screw up something on your eye.
Yeah, you
Depends
can
on
wipe
what
off
else
some
you've
eye.
done.
But yeah, exactly. It depends on what you messed up.
Mhm.
If you mess up your eyeliner on a completely done eyelid,
Exactly.
you're gonna be pissed.
Like I did.
So what you tend to do is just pray you get the eyeliner right and pray you got a steady hand today. When you've done a full look,
You
like,
just you go in and hope.
yep, you
Go in and
open-
hope.
What were you
Oh.
just doing to your nose, Robin?
Contouring.
She's contouring.
And what is that
Sorry.
supposed to do? Make your nose look smaller, thinner?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what I did with my little bit of highlight right down the tip. It just, what it does is it kind of draws the eye to the line of the nose as opposed to
Mhm.
the width of the nose.
Oh,
And it's just a more natural little,
Yeah.
it's just a little tip that I learned as I went along, just being a person with a slightly wider, flatter nose.
right.
If I wanted it to look smaller, more pinched in, but I didn't want to go through all of the contouring, just a little bit of highlight. right down
Exactly. It's like
as
a
long
it's
as
like a
it's not
quick
too
little way to
sparkly.
get that same effect.
So
Exactly.
basically, it's all an optical illusion.
Yep, that's what
Okay.
makeup is.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this color, this lighter, more natural color.
I like the one underneath that one.
I'm going to use that one in a moment. But I'm going to use that one right now. I'm going to take that and I'm going to blend it into the outer edge of this color right here. And I'm going to blend that up into the or onto the brow or into the brow line, yeah. And just fill that in a little bit. Just give it a little bit of just make it feel like completed. You know what I mean? As opposed to feeling like a line right there on my eyelid. You know?
I'm gonna go in with the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil, and I'm just gonna fill in my brows a little bit.
Nice.
Okay, well, got me a little bit there. I'm tucking for you guys while you guys are,
Getting all pretty.
getting all yeah, I'll be the only stoned one by the end of this one.
Yeah.
Oh no, trust, give me a second.
Not like I'm
Trust.
complaining, I'm good.
Give me a second. I was like, give me a second. Trust me, it's gonna work out.
Now what?
Now I've got a lighter pink. Actually, not a lighter pink. I've got a lighter purple, the shade right above the dark purple I took and put into the crease.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit of this here in the middle of my eyelid.
Okay.
I'm gonna blend it into the darker.
And while you're doing that, Robin is doing her eyebrows.
What I'm doing basically is I don't cut my brows with concealer or anything, but
Uh-huh.
I basically just create a new line under and over the brow where I want to shape it. And if the edges are unclean, it wipes off pretty easily.
Now, are you doing that with a liquid or are you
No,
doing
this
that
is
with
brow
powder?
pencil.
It's a powder pencil? Okay. And it's blendable.
Uh-huh.
And what color are you using?
Let's see. This is number 4.
What is the brand?
Benefit Precisely My Brow.
And color number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dark brown?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a dark brown. It's like 2 shades away from their darkest.
Very cool.
So what I'm doing is I'm using a little smudger. So what it is it's a very compact brush, shorter compact bristles.
Okay.
So it packs on more color and it can smudge better. But what I'm doing is right in the corner, I'm taking the darker purple, then
Kinda-
just a little bit into the corner of my eye just to define the outer corner a little bit better.
Wow. You guys are doing so much. I love the way Robin's eyes look.
It's fun.
Robin's eyes are like twice the size that they were before.
Mm-hmm.
hmm And mine look a little bit small right now, but in a minute they're gonna look a lot bigger.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, hold on.
You will see. I will tell you.
Okay, time for a highlight. We're not gonna shout out this highlight brand because we don't stan her.
Okay. You just like the color.
It's just a really good highlight, not gonna lie, but the brand owner is trash, so.
Yeah, let's not mention them.
So what I'm doing is with my little finger, I'm taking a little bit of concealer, and I'm not doing a full cut crease. What I'm doing is I'm just putting a little bit of concealer right here so that when I put the golden shimmer on my
Right.
eyes, it's gonna pop. You're gonna be able to see
Okay.
it, as opposed to how Robin did the blue shimmer on her lid. She kept it a smokier shimmer. She put
Right.
that over the color without doing a cut crease or anything. I'm not doing a full cut crease. I'm just doing a little bit of concealer to make it pop a little more. That's all.
And it gives the powder something to stick to.
Yes, it gives them the glitter. Yeah, the glitter something to stick to.
Rock on. And now Robin has shiny cheeks, all nice and pretty.
Okay, so the concealer is on, and already my eyes look a lot
Yeah.
brighter than they did
Yeah.
just a minute ago. So I'm gonna let that first sit. I'm gonna let that sit for a second.
So that it dries.
Well,
Some.
not really dries, just gets a little bit tacky. And then you know what? I'm even gonna take, because I want the pigment payoff the best I can get. The best you can use is a really dense brush for lots of pigment payoff because you want as much held on there as possible.
Right.
If you don't want to use a brush for it, you can use your fingers because it's going to give you
Pick up a lot.
super dense. It's going to pick up a lot. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I did was I just took a makeup wipe, I cleaned my hands, so I don't have anything on them. I'm going to let them dry really fast. And
Very
then
cool.
I'm going to take some of that gold color that you loved so much, the gold glimmer, shimmery beautifulness. I will put that over where I put the concealer.
Okay. Robin, what are you doing to the inner corner of your eye?
I am adding highlight.
Kind of like what she's doing, but you're doing it different. Amanda's doing more on the inner corner of her eyelid, and you're doing it like where the tear duct is.
Yep.
Trust me, with my eyes, especially because of, well, how small they are, there's going to get some color in the tear duct. I'm going to put a little tiny bit of this shade right under as well, so that it,
Right.
right in there, so that it helps it pop as well.
All right.
Perfect. All right, now I'm gonna curl my lashes.
Sweet.
And I'm just patting this on with my pinky in the area that I want it.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I freak out every time I put one of those things near my eyelashes.
Oh, I love
I feel
my
like I feel like it's gonna keep my eyelashes there. It's gonna like rip them off or something.
It can.
Only if you forget the pad.
Mm-hmm.
My friend has done that. She cut her eyelashes off with an eyelash curler.
Oh, that's not cool.
No, it wasn't fun or pretty.
Time for
What are you
mascara.
using there?
Going in with Benefit Roller Lash.
Is that
I'm
like
also-
what? Nice and creamy?
Yeah, it's a soft girl look. They have another one called Bad Gal Bang, which is a thicker look, but this is a nice, voluminous, soft, dainty look.
I just feel like I'm gonna poke myself in the eye with that shit.
I have plenty of times.
That shit hurts.
Yep.
Oh,
Stings
God.
really bad too.
Beauty is pain, Maggie.
Okay, and then I put a little bit of the gold right.
And that's
right
why I
there
love
on the
women that
eyelid.
take the time out to do this stuff to make themselves look pretty for me.
It's all for you, Maggie.
All for you. Meg.
Exactly. All women are beautiful. Are you kidding me? There's nothing ugly about any woman.
Nope.
Except their insides.
That is very, very.
That is a very true statement.
You know what? I'm gonna.
But
take
I mean,
that
I mean, as far as
inside of the lens.
the whole physical thing is concerned, I think all women are beautiful.
I have to be careful when I curl my lashes before adding mascara because my lashes are so long that they just want to curl up into my eyeball, into my eyelid.
Oh, I wish I.
Yeah,
had that problem.
no, right? I'm just glad my eyelashes are starting to grow back.
I'm gonna go in with the Avon On Point eyeliner in the black brown.
Black brown. Okay.
This is a very nice. Oh, sorry, Avon True Color, always on point. And then,
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go right in the tight lash line right here beneath the top. Really a pain in the butt to get to sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes a difference. Just look down basically and color them in.
Well, I guess making a straight line takes practice.
And then I'm gonna go into my waterline, and I'm gonna put just a little bit in the bottom waterline.
Okay.
because I like the definition that gives my eyes,
Okay.
but not all the way through. On the waterline, I don't like the darkness to go all the way in because that
Okay.
makes my eyes look smaller. So
What in God's name are you doing?
she's drying eyes or mascara.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you have to let that shit dry?
Well, yeah, otherwise I get all over your fucking face.
Oh shit! I just thought it went on and then that was it. It was kind of like there.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my Revlon. This is my Revlon. Right? Please let it be my Revlon.
That's an
Eyebrow.
eyelash curler.
Yes, this is my Revlon eyelash curler. I have so many different eyelash curlers. I have dollar store eyelash curlers. My favorite beauty group. Same. My favorite beauty unboxer, Chrissy Harless. She just bought a $20 eyelash curler, and I'm sitting here going, I couldn't do that. I couldn't spend $20 on an eyelash curler, but she said she swears by it. So, what's up, Robin?
Oh, I'm thinking about the lipstick I want to use.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go in, and I have really.
What about a dark something dark, but dark purplish,
Mm-hmm.
something with a purple undertone?
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be good. You wore lipstick the other day that was like that.
Yeah.
That dark lipstick that you wore, that almost goth looking one.
That was green.
That was green.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Not on my computer screen.
Let's see. I have all my Sophia Nygaard lipsticks. Let's see if there's something in here.
I am gonna go in with one coat of the Maybelline New York Falsies waterproof.
Oh, I like Maybelline.
Mm-hmm.
The pink one with the cap. That's the one that we used to use growing up.
And then this is the Falsies Lash Lift
Okay.
waterproof in black brown.
Uh-oh, we're having a meltdown.
I broke my fucking lipstick. It came clean off.
Oh no.
While I was trying to swatch it.
Oh no.
This was an expensive set.
It
Can you
was?
use a lip brush?
No, it wasn't expensive, but it was a set.
I was gonna say at least it wasn't expensive. That's all that really matters.
I mean, can you use a lip brush to get it on your lips instead of doing the whole lipstick
Yeah, I'm
thing?
still gonna use it.
I think what I'm gonna do, because I'm seeing that my eyes still look a bit dark, I'm gonna take a teeny tiny bit of the highlighter I used on the rest of my face. I'm gonna put just a dot or two of that to
Kind of blend it in.
yeah, dot or two of that, just a little bit to like lighten up the gold right there at the very center of the eye.
I'm gonna go in with a ColourPop lippy pencil in the shade BFF3. As Jackie Ina says, every woman of color should get herself a BFF3 pencil.
A BFF3.
Uh-huh.
What color is it?
Brown.
It's just a specific shade.
Uh-huh.
It looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I put quite enough on the left eye. I'm gonna do a little tiny bit more on the inside of the left eye. Yeah, that's much better, much brighter, and yeah, my eyeballs look a lot bigger now.
And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go in with the Sophia Nygaard X ColourPop collab in the color Screamer.
Nice.
Did you say Screamer?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a brownish color?
Oh
or...
no, this is red. Yeah.
Quite the
It
look.
doesn't look that bad.
Mm-mm.
I like the color. Q-tip. Oh, I thought you were whipping out a Q-tip.
I was, and then I was like, what am I doing?
All right, so I'm gonna go in with the lash sheet,
Now,
the Maybelline Falsies.
you're Robin already. You already have the blush and everything on, right?
I'm not using blush today.
Oh, I thought you always have to use blush.
Negatory, Batman.
All right. Amanda's going in for the lashes.
Okay, that was the right move using Screamer.
You like the way it looks?
Mm-hmm.
I like the look. It's very pretty.
Thank you. All right, and I guess we're gonna go in with some KVD Vegan Beauty Lock-It Setting Mist.
Block it. That's just water.
No, it's setting spray.
Isn't setting spray water?
No, water would make your makeup melt off.
Oh. Well, what is it then?
It's a formula that it's kind of tacky, like it sets your makeup in place.
Mhm.
It's not like water. Like if you feel it between your fingers, it's a little tacky
Okay. And but why do you need to do that?
because it sets your makeup, so it makes it stay a long time. And if you're
So if
using
you,
powder, it
so
kind
so
of-
if we touch your face, it won't come off.
that's the idea. It doesn't always work that way, but that's the idea.
Alrighty then. And now she's drying. I'm getting a kick out of this. I mean, it's just like because I don't do it, so watching other people do it is kind of almost satisfying.
Yeah.
kind of like visual. What is it? ASMR.
I was gonna
Mhm.
say that's why I like watching other people do makeup on the internet. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's,
exactly.
it's soothing. I think that's what I like. What's that girl? That one that you introduced me to?
Bailey Sarian.
She's the
Murder
she's
Makeup
the
Mystery
Murder
Mondays.
Make a Mystery. Oh my
Yeah,
God, yes.
yeah.
I love
Maggie
listening to
loves
her.
it.
Anyone ready for a rip? I don't want to be the only completely stoned one at the end of this videotaping.
Well, I can't do anything about that.
Give me 2 seconds and I will. I'm almost there before I put on my lipstick. Then yeah, I will definitely do a rip.
I
Or
wasn't really talking to you, Robin. I know you're out. It's like I want to
no,
reach through the
Well,
screen and
you
hand
you
you a
said
bowl.
anyone, and I was like, what what do you mean anyone?
I was looking at Amanda. That
so
she wasn't
before
looking
the
at the
lip,
camera.
eyes look good with just the mascara
It looks wonderful. I think those fake lashes, honestly, make your eyes look smaller.
because there's so much. I need to
Yeah.
find the right kind.
Yeah,
I
you
have
need to
the
find
smaller.
wispier ones.
Well, then actually, I will just finish up with my lips then, and then we can be done. Give me just 1 second.
And then we can take a
So let me
long
try
rip
to
/ dab.
whatever. Okay, then I am going to finish up with the Maybelline Color Stay Matte Ink in.
Robin's looking hot over here.
Right? So gorgeous. Look at her.
Look at
Oh,
that. She's just exuding hotness right now. It's like, whoa, and the waves. This is, wow.
I can't find
Damn,
the
in
color
your
on
face
this.
beauty.
She does look gorgeous. Look at her. Oh my God.
I know, right?
So jealous. Whatever. And then
It's
let me
like,
just do.
whatever, okay?
I know, right? I'm like so jealous. Look at her.
And she's not even wearing blush, like you said, and it's just perfect for her face.
yeah.
And like they say, youth is wasted on the young.
Oh, yeah, that's a true statement. And I can honestly say that because I'm a heck of a lot older than y'all. I love being the old one. Not that it makes me wise or sage or anything, but
You're pretty wise.
I would think
I
she.
try.
I would say she's wise.
I try. Most of the time, it's like I feel like I'm talking out my ass, and I'm like, is this making any sense to anyone?
I do have a setting spray, but honestly, I can't find it right now, and I think I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna go with the lashes.
Yeah.
I think this is just.
I'm setting it for you.
I think it's had plenty of time to say. So.
Oh yeah, there we go. All the sassy sexiness that's going on right here. Look at that.
Okay.
I
So
feel very privileged and honored. Look at this.
these are our finished looks. I'll give you guys a little video insert so you can see exactly what we've done. How are you feeling, Amanda?
I feel very pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
Oh, so
I'm
pretty.
so pretty.
Yes, I feel like it looks like a good look. I think you look absolutely beautiful.
I'm
And
telling
I think
you,
it's
you look
definitely time,
amazing.
Thank
You
you.
you went from looking like you had a black eye to like complete gorgeousness.
right? Like, I mean, and it did take us a while. This is why this is a let's do this every once in a while, get ready together look, as opposed to an everyday,
Yeah.
I need to run to the grocery store look.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually that's just
I'm
mascara.
thinking, once I have a bit more hair, venture out into the world to buy some makeup, I might sit here and do this with you.
So, have you learned anything today, Maggie?
I've learned that you can create a crease by going above your own. If you use concealer on the eyelid, then you can create a different effect or look, and it will pick up more pigmentation so that it makes your eyes pop. This highlighter on the cheek thing, on the nose, I found interesting because I don't, it's not something that I'm used to seeing on people, or maybe I am used to seeing it and just, never really noticed what the hell it was. But I
Probably.
like how every little thing makes a difference in the clarity of your skin, making it look flawless. And it's just, yeah, I find it really, I just think it's cool because I mean, I would love to sit with someone and just have them do my face, and as they're doing it, explain to me what they're doing so that I could, eventually, when I want to do the whole girly schmeal and wear my bra and put on a nice dress, and I can, do the face.
I
But,
think we can
for the
arrange
most
a
time,
little
it's like,
makeup session for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that could definitely happen.
oh my
Um,
God, that would just be super cool.
I
All
was
right.
gonna say, I think it's time to finish
It's
up with
time for
one
our
last.
farewell hit.
Yeah,
Oh,
say it's
yeah.
time to say goodnight, everybody.
Well,
Date
it's
time,
not
right?
really.
I mean, why else did I get dressed up like this?
Well,
Somebody
yeah,
could have
you're
taken me
one's
to
going one's going out on the date. Where'd I put my weed?
Never met someone who loses their weed so often.
right?
Okay, my bedspread is white. My sheet is, or my what do you call it? Comforter is white. So my container is white. Kind of like
Then you
falls
just
there, and it's like, well,
decided.
shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to buy a new container or just put it somewhere else. But then I put it somewhere else, like I'm going to right now, and I'm gonna go, where the hell did I put it? Again. At least I don't
So what
lose
do you-
my lighter.
What are you smoking on, Maggie? Still
Ooh.
stiff?
I'm on White Widow.
Okay.
I'm just, later on
I'm-
I'll probably do, I don't know, whatever else the fuck I have over here.
I would say
Okay.
I would say I have an untitled stream from an undisclosed source, so let's just hope it's good.
Let's
Oh,
hope.
shit.
Cheers.
Let's hope it's good. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm ready. Oh my god, that was tasty. I love the way weed tastes. Although I blame Amanda on my growing fondness for dabbing.
I mean, if that's all you're gonna blame on me, I'll take it.
Yeah, for real.
I blame you. I blame you for that, and I blame Koala for introducing me to bear quartz so that I can get a nice banger. Because
Right?
now I can't use my G pen anymore. It's not the same. I love the flavor on that banger. It's just.
All right, guys. Well, on that note, thanks so much for watching the second episode of Stoner City. It's been a fun time. Again, you have Amanda. Amanda, where can we find you?
At Smokey the _ Mama Bear 420 at Instagram and AJ Sings For You at Twitter.
All right, Maggie, how about you?
I am at Shifu Hippie on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat.
All right, cool. And you can find me at Robin X Glenn on Twitter, Instagram, and the WeedTube, and Robin Glenn on YouTube. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Stay high. Good night.
Absolutely. Good night.